Thanks so much, Nidhi. Well, that's our focus on our special show tonight. Women's bill equals to women's empowerment. Is this the most radical change in Indian politics since Mandal? In fact, in a way, is it even more significant given the number of people who will be affected by this? SMS as India Space Yes or India Space No to 56388. You can also log on to ndtv.com to join this debate live or write to me at ndtv.com/Sonia. And with me tonight, I have a very special panel. I'll be joined by the Congress's Jayanti Natarajan. I also have with me Sitaram Yechury of the left and Ravi Shankar Prasad of the BJP and Harsimrat Kaur of the Akali Dal, for a part of the NDA alliance, and a whole range of prominent women as well. With me is Aarti Jarat, senior journalist. I'm also joined by Veena Sikri, a former High Commissioner to Bangladesh, currently with Jamia Millia, and someone who's fought throughout her career against what she's perceived as discrimination. Also with me is Shabana Azmi, well-known social activist and actor, and of course Meera Sanyal, who entered politics as an independent and also of course the head of ABN AMRO Bank. So an all-star panel here. Let's just look at our main focus tonight, the Women's Reservation Bill and how it's going to change the face of Indian politics. Let's just look first at the main features of this bill. What exactly does it mean? Well, it means that if this bill goes through its various legislative procedures, that includes being passed by the Lok Sabha and state assemblies, it will reserve 1/3 of all seats for women in the Lok Sabha and in the state assemblies. Also, from within the SC/ST quota, 1/3 seats will be reserved for women who are SC/ST. The seats will be selected through rotation. So that means in a time period of say 15 years, every constituency in India would have a woman representative at one point. How will these constituencies be chosen? Well, for now, it's envisaged through a draw of lots. Also, the reservation right now is meant to be for just 15 years. But of course, as we know in India, reservations are never time-bound. So let's just see how that goes. Now, we talk about 1/3, but let's just look at what the current representation is. And I think that's a true indicator of how much this will change Parliament. The current seats in Lok Sabha are 543. The current women MPs are just 59. That's around 10%. A little over 10% of the current strength. If it's 33%, women MPs will now be 181 seats. So 181 in Parliament, that's 3 times the current strength. Also 40 seats within 120 SC/ST seats and 141 within 423. So that adds up to 181. So as we can see, a decision, the first step has begun today, which will transform Indian politics. Well, let's just go across to my special guest with me tonight. Let's just go across to Ravi Shankar Prasad. Ravi Shankar Prasad, in one way, the BJP seems to have come out the real winner in this. From yesterday, we could see the smiles on BJP floor managers' faces who said they would have never got into a similar situation as the Congress government. Why do you think this has, in a way, been a political victory for the BJP, even more than it has been for the Congress government?
Well, Sonia, I don't see as a BJP victory or a Congress victory. It is a victory of democracy. But for the very clear support of the BJP or the left, the Congress would not have got the majority. Because we feel this instrument is important. As you rightly said, we have 10% of representation. In Pakistan, it is 22%. In Afghanistan, it is 27%. If India has to grow, the women empowerment process must go on. But having said that, I must lodge 2 caveats. We were very keen for a debate. Today, the Congress party has almost stonewalled the debate, and even the voting procedure had been called into. We lodged our very strong protest. I also, for the first time in 10 years, requested the chairman by going to him. Arun Jaitley went to the Prime Minister, and final debate happened. And you saw the quality of the debate and how all shades of opinion came about. That is what democracy is about. Right. But having said that, let me only add one more caveat. The Congress floor management was very poor. Now they have to manage the Lok Sabha. Even Mamta is angry, her allies are angry. Today, rising above petty political consideration, we have shown a large heart.
Yes.
I would urge my good friends from the Congress that if this consensus has been built for the larger cause of Indian democracy, please carry it forward by having the patience which parliamentary democracy requires. Have full proper management and ensure that this consensus is reflected.
Well,
Tuba.com